If you open your Bible to Proverbs 7, verses 4 through 5, it talks about how wisdom is your closest kin and that it will ultimately be the thing that preserves you from the immoral woman. I mentioned that to reiterate something that I had said in the last video, that the immoral woman or the archetype of the immoral woman has nothing to do with being bad or wrong. It actually has everything to do with a woman who lacks wisdom. And it is this lack of awareness, right? The lack of a woman's intuition that then opens yourself up to the immorality, to the bad, to the ugly. Let me give you an example. That we recognize that we live within a masculine signifying economy. So, what that essentially means is that we live within a man's world. And as a result, your divine femininity as a woman becomes something that can be seen as transactional in the realm of men. What do I mean by that? I mean that women will look outside of themselves to give their lives meaning. And that is what Solomon was saying was immoral. It is immoral because when you look outside of yourself to give your life meaning, you then disconnect yourself from the story of your soul. Your soul is the story of your life, the story of your soul. You disconnect yourself from the earth, from Mother Earth. So then instead, you create a story based on what other people, other men, other women think your life is supposed to be like, as opposed to looking inward and checking here. That you run the risk of defining yourself and who you're supposed to be by what other people think you're supposed to be, as opposed to just be, because femininity is being. Let's do compare and contrast. I am a feminine presenting man, right? So my body is masculine, the material substance is masculine, but my soul, the feminine expression, is what contains the experience. And so that aspect of my being grows with me. It grows with me over time. And that concept of the feminine growing with me as a gender nuanced person is motherism. I call it motherism because that's the way that a mother would grow with her child. She would grow with her child over time. And when you do that as a woman, you develop a degree of a woman's intuition. It becomes the way that you touch earth, the way that you are connected to your external environment, and it is defined by you as a woman. And when you spend time to develop that woman's intuition of how you understand your motherhood and your womanhood, rather, that it's not something that can then be bartered and exchanged within this masculine signifying economy, right? So then the wisdom of who you are as a woman then safeguards you, it then preserves you, it then creates a degree of character of how you understand yourself in the world. And that is something that is defined here on the inside of you. So I would say, as a man, right, I still exist as a man, privileged within a masculine signifying economy, but I say that the feminine that you see here is Mukimne. That's what I am. I am Mukimne. It's based on how I am socially constructed and how I have to navigate this external world, this sacred field of life. So I say all that to say, be encouraged that wisdom really is the principal thing, and that wisdom is that women are the vessels of wisdom, and that you're not lost, that you may be just disconnected from who you are. Don't forget this right here.